All right, guys, if you're selling, it doesn't matter what it is, or even if you're just trying to make friends, influence somebody, get your partner, your wife, your husband, convince your kids, your neighbors, whatever. If you're trying to persuade someone to do something, really the secret is don't give off bad vibes. People respond to people that are on a similar frequency, a similar energy level, a similar thought pattern. You must always consider that this person might be very different from you. They might have a different frequency, they might have a different, sphere of influence, they might have a different understanding of the world. You have to make sure that your personal system, the way you think, the way you feel, the way you present yourself is very neutral, because you don't want to pick a polarizing decision, because that means that the person in front of you who might be influenceable or a buyer instantly says no. It's something that happens with a lot of people that they don't seem to understand is in some things like social media marketing, you can be polarizing. You're going to have half the people hate you and the other half the people love you. When you're selling, there's some things you want to avoid. And that's being very polarizing. You want to be relatively neutral because someone doesn't have to think, oh, this guy will be my best friend. They just have to like and respect you. It's not as deep a connection. And to go into story time about this, I actually know and have seen a rep do this, which is absolute no. He was fired, period. Basically, I was going to conduct a training call where I was going to go run the pitch and he is going to sit and watch. And then after that, he watches me do the pitch. Normally, hopefully, we're going to sell, go through the process, and then the next appointment, he runs and I observe him. It was a little team strategy we used to have when I was running calls all the time at a different company. And I was good enough that they would send them to me to watch me pitch because I would help train them. And I did that for free, which was stupid. But anyway, I digress. He watches me go through the pitch. We do everything. I crush him. He sits quietly, but I can see something's visibly wrong. Like he's very tense. Something's wrong. So we'll say his name is Ed. We go through everything. I get the contract done. I just sold him. It was gutter protection. And I said, yep, awesome. I said, Ed, what's the deal, man? What's wrong with you? And he's like, I don't know, man. How did you sit there through that? These people, their political views are just freaking crazy. And I don't care about their political views. Why do you care? We're there to sell them something. That's it. We're not there to have a conversation with them about their politics and shit like that. So anyway, I literally get done saying this to him, and 2 hours later is our next appointment. Go to the next appointment, and as soon as we pull up, they have a flag that's a political flag. It's not what he agrees with. And in my brain, I was just like, I wonder if he can get through this without, imploding. And literally, within 10 minutes of greeting the person, he literally says out loud, why do you have that flag? And the husband and wife, which it was a husband and wife, it was a perfect time to make a one-call close. The husband and wife both go, well, we voted for XYZ and we support their policies. And I was like, oh no, here we go. This is gonna be, So he goes, yeah, but why? What about their policies did you like? And then he starts questioning them on their political beliefs, which his were vastly the exact opposite, which was incredible. And I was like sitting there completely, number one, uncomfortable, and number two, flabbergasted that he would ask this. And then basically we get done measuring up the house and he's like, hey, I gotta talk to my associate real quick, which is me, because I just listened to this like, oh my God, you've just questioned these people for 10 minutes about their politics and basically said they were kind of fucking stupid. And he goes to me, he's like, Nick, you're gonna have to do this pitch. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing this pitch at all, because you've now set this up to be an absolute failure. And, we gotta just get the hell out of here. So I just basically took over and said, you don't talk anymore and I'm gonna run the pitch. So I run the pitch, go through everything, and they're getting ready to buy. Like, we're going through everything. And as we're doing this, he's like shaking. He like can't believe this shit is happening. And I'm like, dude, who cares what their political beliefs are? He's like, these people are so fucking stupid. And I'm like, Who cares? We're there to sell. That's it. So anyway, he literally just gets up and leaves like halfway through my presentation. And I am at this point now, I'm upset with him because I'm trying to make a sale. Well, he just leaves. Well, these people were so like appalled that, and I just jumped right on the bat. I was like, I don't know what's wrong with that guy. He doesn't represent our company. He doesn't represent me. I agree with you. They bought, no questions asked. Period. We get back to the office and he's like, how did you deal with these people? And I was like, dude, you need to quit. You need to just never do this again, because our job is not to tell them what to think. It's to help them buy our product. Who cares what their situation is? Who cares what they believe in? I don't care about your religion. I don't care about your politics. I don't care about any of that shit. I'm there to make a sale because I have to feed my family. I have to live in this world. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm here to help you purchase my stuff. And he just looked at me and he was like, well, you're what's wrong with the world. And I was like, you're fired. Which, in commission sales, that happens all the time. So, needless to say, he lasted about 2 more days and he then quit. He technically wasn't fired, but I hit him with the old Coach Klein. If you know who that is, look it up. But, Red Bow U. But it was just unbelievable to me that he was so ready to argue over politics when his job, his way of making money, how he supports his family, he just threw that out the door. He was just like, I don't care about that. The money's irrelevant. And I'm like, you can't say that to the people you collect your mortgage from. You can't say that to the bank. You can't say that when you go out to eat. What are you doing? And a lot of people need to put that other shit aside and understand that it's money making time, and letting yourself go down that rabbit hole, you're just giving bad vibes to those people for no reason that has nothing to do with why you're there. And it's not like you're door knocking a political campaign. You're there to sell, roofs, gutter protection, insurance, pest control, concrete, whatever. Focus on that. I don't give a shit what their political views are if their views on my products are that they kick ass. That's the view that I care about. You as a sales rep need to take that same mentality. Don't be a loser.